This is Anita LaRaia with winegroceries.com. This is the fourth of our initial 6 videos for YouTube. This one I call Big Spender, about the big spender wines like Cabernet Sauvignon, blockbusters from California, and the original Bordeaux. Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the 5 Bordeaux red grapes. This is a Bordeaux from France. It's labeled Appellation Bordeaux Contrôlée, which means the name Appellation d'origine of origin, geographic origin, is Bordeaux. And those Appellation Contrôlées are controlled by the wine laws of the French government. Very strict. They can only be in delimited little vineyards with the right grapes. They have to be made in the right process. This is called a Bordeaux Supérieur. A Bordeaux Supérieur. So it's superior than just called ordinary Appellation Bordeaux Contrôlée. On the back of the label, thank you for this education, they have listed the 5 red Bordeaux grapes used in this wine. They say 50% Merlot, 35% Cabernet Sauvignon, 5% each of Petit Verdot, Malbec, which we talked about in the last video from Argentina, and the Cabernet Franc. I've even got a Cabernet Franc here from France. So I've got to tell you, the French always go for finesse. Blending is not a bad word. Blending makes a greater than the sum of its parts. All right? This is why the Bordeaux, particularly the great estates, the great chateaus from the famous left bank of the Gironde River with the deep gravel soil, where they do plant mostly Cabernet Sauvignon, make the collector's items, the very pricey big spender wines. That's why I'm calling this video Big Spender. On the other hand, you can get blockbuster, wonderful Cabernet Sauvignons from certain areas of California. It's actually a warm weather grape, not like Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. But these Bordeaux 5 grapes are warm weather grapes. This one is the Dao, pronounced D-A-O-U, Dao, and it's made in Paso Robles, which is the northern part of the central coast of California. Paso Robles means the pass of the oak trees. Very famous area. This is at higher elevations. This Cabernet Sauvignon, like that high mountain vineyards Catena, Malbec from Argentina. Intensely deep, deep, deep black color, deep flavor, a jammy, wonderful wine. And you can see that it says here 2021 vintage. Yes, grocery store wines. You're going to buy them at young vintages. They are not already going to be aged too long in the cellar. The trouble is, people buy great wine, they let it get too old, because c'est la vie, it turns to vinegar if you age it too long. I'm going to go ahead and open this one. This Dao, and by the way, there is a famous Portuguese red wine, Portugal red wine, called Dao, D-A-O. These are the Dao brothers of California. Very different. Again, I approach the cork at a 45-degree angle, get that corkscrew, push it in, start to twist it down, because you need the lever to get that cork out of the bottle. Start it a little bit at a time. These are going to be long corks. Oh, good. Don't you love that pop? Look at that intense color. This is award-winning wine. The Dao from Paso Robles, California. Look at that. Fabulous. Fabulous. Deep color. Incredible body. I'm looking for jammy fruit. Oh, there's that cassis again. Those midnight blue blackcurrant berries. Licorice. And I think it's going to end with some mocha. Oh, wow. There's nothing better with lamb. There's nothing better with a great steak. There's nothing better with a brie. Where's my brie? Big spender wines go extremely well with something like brie. Brie is not penicillin mold. You can score the top, you can take off the top rind, you can heat it up without pastry, and you get a nice, melty, gooey type of cheese. And this brie goes with these Cabernet Sauvignon, the Bordeaux, all of these blockbuster wines. And you use slices of a baguette to dip into the brie. Make it easy for your guests. By the way, may the force be with you. And I also love these great Big Spender reds, particularly the Cabernet Sauvignon from California with dark chocolate. This is the Lindt. Anything over 70% cacao or cocoa means that it's less dairy, less sugar, much, much better with the wines and for you. No, I'm not a wineaholic, but boy, I am a chocoholic. So, all I've got to say is Big Spender comes from the musical Sweet Charity. A movie was made starring Shirley MacLaine, and the dance hall girls sing that song, Big Spender. And yes, there is a line about wine in it. The minute you walked in the joint, I knew you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking and so refined. Wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? Let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every man I see. Uh-oh. Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me and some great wine and cheeses and foods. This is Anita LaRaia for winegroceries.com. Look at our webpage. You'll see all of these labels with screenshots, and then you'll be able to open these 6 videos. This is number 4 of our new YouTube wine channel videos. Thank you for listening, for joining us, for subscribing, following, tell all your friends. And in the next video, number 5, we're going to talk about Italian wines. Very near and dear to my heart. God bless you all. Be big spenders, but only in moderation. The same thing with drinking the wine. You don't have to spend a lot. This Dow is only $26. The Bordeaux Superior was about $20. And now I have a Cabernet Franc from the south of France, Languedoc. One single grape variety of those 5 red Bordeaux grapes, it is one of them. Cabernet Franc, very, very difficult to find it on its own as a single varietal on the label. But we make great ones in Virginia. We make great Cabernet Franc in California. So I do suggest you look for it. And guess what? It was $10 a bottle. Oh my goodness. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to spend a lot of money. But you've got to get wines that taste good. Otherwise, you're not going to learn to appreciate them and train your palate. Till next time, God bless you. Thank you, Anita LaRaia. Thanks you. This is winegroceries.com. Bye-bye.